Welcome to Gloomhaven. Asmodee Digital reached out to sponsor a stream of Gloomhaven with both Jorbs and I to celebrate the release of the heavily requested online co-op mode. You can pick up the game for yourself from the link at the top of the description below. Alright, ready for the next one. The one that we unlocked earliest was pest control here, but we could go for the Shade Rest cults if we'd prefer.
You said that you'd already done pest control, so let's do one that you haven't done.
Sure.
Sounds more fun for you.
Cultist, Elite, and Living Bones. Okay, so this fight is going to be dominated by the Cultists and Elites summoning extra Living Bones. So we have some priority targets and summoners there.
Okay.
Excuse me for a sec. The Umbran League. Your contact has informed you that the town of Shaderest is under the heel of a recently risen cult called the Umbral League. Rumors abound that they have access to forbidden knowledge of necromancy, but any that call them out are swiftly dealt with. You've been directed to a crypt to the east of town and can see signs of sacrifice in the area and unholy sigils painted on the walls. You hear chanting from within and venture downwards. I should have taken note of how much experience we came into the fight with, because I don't know if we will level in this one.
I'm at 30 out of 45.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I am... it's close.
We're
Maybe.
right on pace then. Ooh, that is really good. We have some really good AoE abilities to start out with, and that's just... God, is that just a perfect setup for us. I may
sometimes have a tendency to explode when killed.
Is that... Yeah, I think they have the ability to, as an action, buff themselves with something that says, I will deal 2 damage to everything around me when I die. But before that point, they're safe. So I think I'm just going to move up and use the flamethrower to hit the 2 living bones at the front and then the cultist directly above me.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna create an earth element for next turn somehow. Oh, I'm gonna make it so... Shoot. I'm gonna just buff myself a bunch.
Yeah, totally reasonable.
It's interesting. When I use these buffs, the buff half of the card burns it. And so I have the 2 buffs, but I also am going to run out of cards faster because I'm burning them instead of discarding them.
It's the trade-off. I mean, like, so much of this game is trade-offs because you're using one half of a card at a time. You're possibly burning them. You've got to burn stuff to get the rest of your cards back. It's the depth of decision-making offered by that is wild. All right, come on.
Does that card give you 2 experience if you use a fire element, but not actually do more damage or anything?
No, it gives me 2 experience and a fire element. Those are just consequences.
Oh, okay. I'm just reading it wrong. Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Oh, why did it have to heal itself? So rude.
That is a little bit concerning.
Thankfully, the living bones next to me still has that wound. Is going to die at the start of the turn. Ouch.
Excuse you? So I could use heat or shield here if I wanted. Is there... I guess the reason not to is that you might want to use a heal card soon, so...
That's true.
If I take some damage, that way your heal card does a little bit more.
Definitely relevant there. I'm going to have a difficult time killing this cultist to the north, but we should
I'm
try.
going to be able to kill it. Don't worry about it. I got that one.
Okay.
I'm going to run up, and I'm going to hit it plus the thing on the other side of me, I think. Or is that? I can't do that because I used the retaliate. Okay. Whoops.
That's all good.
I have other ways to do it that should work, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. They're all spread out now.
Yeah.
They're all standing right next to each other, and then they moved.
Extremely unfortunate. Why can't you just group back up? And if you don't mind, go prone so that we just get advantage. Ow. So I don't know what they're going to be doing this turn, but I might set myself up with a stun just so that if one of them is alive by the time that it would otherwise summon living bones, we can just prevent it from doing so.
All right, I'm not sure I'm actually killing either of them, so whoops.
Okay. Actually, then I'm going to kill the one to the north.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
I approve of that plan. We're either going to get to find out what it looks like when you level up, or we're going to get to find out what it looks like when you die.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, we're discovering new content here.
That's the attitude you got to have about it. All right. So I'm going to pull this target, dealing... Oh, come on! That was going to be so cool! He's going to get pulled onto the trap and die there. Blah.
What are they doing? They're moving, attacking for 1. Oh, they're just going to, like, kill themselves.
Yep.
Summon living bones, and the cultist takes 2 damage. All right. Why? Oh, I see why I can't move there.
Nice. Just within range of dying for the retaliate now. Oh, great. And now the cultist is going to kill itself to summon the living bones. So effectively all it's doing is just shedding its flesh. Perfect. I got heals for you. Don't worry.
How much more retaliate do I have? Got 3 more for the fight. Okay.
Okay. I kind of need to peace out away from these enemies so they don't give me too much of the business.
Okay. I'm probably going to kill one of them and heal you this turn. Or maybe me. I don't know. I'm going to kill one of them and heal, though. We'll work out who I'm healing later.
Oh, nice. They're all just shielding and healing, so. Makes that turns a little easier.
That might mean that I'm not going to kill them. I think I was relying on them hitting me to kill them. Oh no, I was doing this. We'll see what this... Very little.
Just because of the 2 shields they have, reducing a damage each.
I'll heal you. You can heal me.
Danka, will do. And now I'm running away. I've revealed I've been the imposter the entire time. I'm actually working with the skeletons.
Oh no. Vote Rhapsody. Have you played... You played a little bit of Among Us, right?
Yeah. Probably played about 10 hours total. I do want to get a lot deeper on it. I do want to do like a couple longer streams with it, but at the moment we're just doing it as like a 1-hour segment in our regular Wednesday streams. All right.
Thoughts on opening the door?
I'm not sure we want to do that until we kill these, because the other side is also going to have cultists, and that just opens up their turns to start summoning.
But on the other hand, we could do that now. No.
You're right. I hadn't considered that.
It was a great idea.
Just gonna loot.
Attack for 3 and immobilize you, and I'm gonna do. So I'll just move to some gold somewhere. Sort of requires moving backwards for me to move to gold, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's where it gets really tricky, because obviously moving backwards is a turn's worth of action, and then moving away from it is another turn.
Yeah. Maybe it's not the best idea. Although I could spend 2 more turns in this room, then long rest, and then enter the next turn. That's like entering 4 turns from now. This seems like a long time from now. Probably not what I meant to do.
Alright. I'm gonna take... Yeah, I'm gonna just increase my healing actions as well as heal. So that living bones that's directly to the north of us is probably gonna come between us and then target each. Good hit. If you are going to long rest soon, you may want to use the heater shield soon.
Yeah, I just did.
Nice.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, I want to...
I mean, you can get... No, wait, you can't get 3 loot with this action because you can't move a space before getting the loot.
Yeah. It's okay. I think the important thing to do is to get experience here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it's so painful. Look at it all. It's lying there on the ground.
It really is. The first time I did Gloomhaven by myself, I definitely killed a run just trying to get as much gold as possible. Okay. You need a little bit more health, my friend. So I'm gonna buff that and heal you afterwards. That enemy's also immobilized this turn, so we actually could probably breach the next door if you wanted to, but we're doing the long rest.
Yeah, I was just gonna leave. Oh, I still have 3 cards. I don't know. I could long rest next turn. I could go and kill it right now, and then I could long rest next turn.
I can do the same. Mine is a attack 3, range 3, so I have no redundancy. If I get a -1 on my hit, I'm just not hitting him.
I get 2 experience if I hit him.
Okay, I'll leave that one to you. I actually might just long rest right now then.
Okay. Seems reasonable.
Oh, the 1 point difference.
Well, whoops.
Oh, thank heck.
Oh yeah, I thought that you were going to, because it was immobilized, I like stopped thinking about the fact that it could just murder you. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Nice. It's actually also really encouraging looking at the Umbran League, the process there, the progress on the bar, because we've probably only got 4 enemies in the next room, if I had to guess.
But I bet it's counting the summoned skeletons as well from this room, and not considering that there may be summoned skeletons in the next room. I think there are probably 5 or 6 in the next room, but we'll see.
Okay.
You might be right, actually. It might be only 4.
I'm gonna drop this hook gun. It's a little bit tricky. All right, so do you want to take this round to long rest and I'll just summon a contraption?
Sure.
Great.
Gotta work out what to ditch, I guess. Be Earthen Clod? How many... I have a lot of extra stuff on my ranged attacks. Rumbling Advance? Range attack, range attack, range attack, range attack. Oh, they're all ranged attacks.
Alright. Let's move here, skip movement, heal you.
Oh, you could have healed yourself because I'm going to get 2 health anyway.
Can only target an ally with that one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Alright. I'm pretty sure the contraption is going to try and breach the door next turn anyway by itself.
I'm going to... I think I'll just get rid of Dirt Tornado.
Alright. So do you want to breach the room on a super... I have a move 6 with a 16 initiative, so I could get the lay of the land real quick.
Okay, I'm going to queue up a rock tunnel, and I still have my boots as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm also going to immobilize possibly up to a group of 3 enemies in the next room, so maybe super, super effective. Alright.
We're not limited on how many turns we have exactly, but we only have a certain number of cards. Oh, you were right about it being 4. And every turn we use 2 of our cards, and getting them back costs resources.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so all of the cultists are summoning a living bones this turn. Uh-oh. Cultist Elite is even summoning a living bones. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go really deep into the room and just try and kill the cultist on the top line, prevent it from summoning something. It's like a proactive kill, I guess.
Sure, I can follow that up if you don't like get a +2 or whatever. I can deal damage to it as well.
Advantage. Oh, what? What are these rolls? Tell me how to crit.
2,
You keep
3,
critting.
4, 5.
Is there a secret crit button that I'm missing?
Yes. If you have an Amazon Prime account,
Mm-hmm.
you can use Prime Gaming, actually, to sub to my channel for free every month. That will unlock crits. Not technically true. Might be true. It's not proven to be true.
I mean, I'm comfortable enough figuring it on the off case just in case, you know?
All right, we got it.
Nice.
Thanks for the sub, Rhapsody.
I need those crits, Jorbs. Ooh. Have you got like a big AoE attack? Because I can buff you this turn to deal +1 attack with all of your +1 damage with all of your attacks this round.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Can you do it faster than 29?
Yes, I can do it in an 18.
+1 damage with all of my attacks this round. Yeah, that should work.
Yeah.
I think that should work.
I'm also going to poison the Cultist Elite, so it will take an extra damage every time it's attacked.
I'm wondering if I should roll at disadvantage and get next to it, so rumbling. Do you know if it makes Rumbling Advance deal more damage? Rumbling Advance isn't an attack.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use Massive Boulder, and it's going to do something pretty sweet, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. get buffed. And get poisoned.
That's good damage as well.
Yeah, not bad.
Guess I want... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Whoops. But I can't undo anymore.
That's...
I wanted to move one tile less far, but it's still going to be okay.
Yeah, that's totally okay.
Goodbye.
Alright, yeah, this is super easy to wrap up now. Especially if they attack you. Wait, no, you have no retaliate left, right?
Yeah, it's all done.
Rough.
This game is fun.
Yeah, it's really, really good when you can set up super... You feel really, really clever when you set up a move and it actually goes off perfectly.
It's also just, I don't know, it's got that D&D thing where you're just sort of chilling out and it doesn't feel super stressful, but you're also getting the progress going.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Just gonna give them the business. Goodbye. And I think I'm just gonna go for the gold down here, if we're possibly ending this round.
I guess we don't have to end this round. We
That
could,
is true.
like, hang out and pick up all the gold, right? And just
Yeah.
leave the skeleton alive, have it walk around after us.
It would take a bunch of rounds before it would actually have the ability to kill us, so yeah. Totally reasonable. If nothing else, we should try and make sure that we use all of the extra experience gain things.
I might accidentally kill it. I apologize if I do.
Eh. That's fine. Yeah, its shield came in handy there, actually.
I could have skipped the attack, but I want to get a fourth dungeon in, actually. So
Yeah, super down. Okay, I'm gonna short rest getting back as many cards as possible.
oh, should I short rest instead of long rest here? Yes.
Oh, nice. The enemy's even taking a turn off. Alright.
Are we going to be able to kill it? I'm gonna go walk over and loot all the gold.
That's suddenly a good question, actually. Huh. That's all I can really do this turn. Unfortunately, I haven't got great cards left.
Oh, I screwed up again. I guess I'll go here.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
I forgot that the loot half of Crushing Grasp is the bottom half of it. That's not the first time that I've messed up something like that today.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It always feels like the thing you want is on the wrong half of the card.
This branch of the cult is no more, but is still active in other parts of the realm. This won't be the last you'll see of them.
Unfortunately, I think you might be 2 experience short of a level up so far. So yeah, that extra dungeon would get that.
Don't we get... I think we get more...
Oh, yeah, we do.
at the
You're
mission
leveled up.
reward screen. During your turn, refresh one of your consumed items. Huh. Okay, what does that mean? I'm leveled up. Crack Heart has reached level 2. I have an explosive punch now. Destroy an adjacent obstacle. Attack 4. Target all enemies adjacent to the destroyed obstacle. And get 2 experience. Oh, that is sweet.
Mm-hmm. I think you also get another card and you get to choose which to put in the deck.
And a Sentient Growth, which is a ranged AoE attack that also heals allies in the targeted area. So that seems like one that's probably a lot better in a group of 4 than a group of 2.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Choose 1 to permanently add to the deck. I'm gonna go Explosive Punch. But I still only get 11 total cards.
Yes.
So I have to take something out for it.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice. I already have the healing unlock.
I'm sure they have forums where people explain exactly how you should build all of your characters.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? What does this do? 1 available perk point.
Yep. These are the modifiers for your base deck. One thing I will tell you is that the little symbol, the little return on the bottom, not the bottom 4, but Barge, Verdant, and Cobalt, what those mean is if you draw that as a modifier, you will draw another modifier afterwards. So you'll modify your attack by push, but also possibly +0 or +1, you know?
Gotcha. What does that do? Makes a wind element? Okay. Ignore negative item effects.
That'll allow you to wear hired armor.
True. I'm just gonna go focus and replace a -1 with a +1.
Nice.
Seems sensible to me. Alright. That was it. That's my level up.
Hell yeah.
Gotcha. So my deck got a little bit stronger. My cards got a little bit stronger, and my modifier deck got a little bit stronger.
Do you want to go for the Hounds of Despair or Pest Control? Again, go for the new one?
Oh, the Hounds of Despair sounds sweet. Let's do that
Hell
one.
yeah. This is apparently exclusively Hounds as well.
You're just gonna run at me and die.
At a fork in the road, you spot a figure up ahead, resting beside a gnarled tree trunk. They appear hunched over, with one hand grasping their chest. As you tentatively get closer, they notice you and beckon you over.
Hey, over there! Please, help me!
There's a note of desperation in their voice, and a pained groan as the stranger waves to get your attention. However, beneath the tree's shadow, you can't quite make out who or what they might be. Could this plea for help be a trap? The surrounding bushes are a perfect place for accomplices to hide, potentially waiting to pounce and rob you. Do we feel like good Samaritans?
We have to help them. We're heroes.
Approach the
Aren't
tree
we?
with caution. As you draw nearer, you see a rocky Savas in agony, clutching at deep cracks in its glassy chest. It certainly looks like it's seen better days. It looks up to you, hopeful.
I only ask for a small amount of compassion and aid. There's a temple nearby where I can treat my wounds, but I haven't got enough gold for treatment. Well, if you could spare the gold, I'll reward you how I can.
Take pity? We've got 14, we can do that.
Yeah, we don't need the gold for anything, I don't think.
You hand the Savas the gold, who grimaces at it as it rises to its feet, thanking you for the charity. It holds up a small pulsating crystal, bathing you with green light. You feel a rush of energy as you bask in its glow. The Savas bids you farewell, and you wish it a speedy recovery before you head in the opposite directions down the path. Oh, okay. We're starting with everything infused, and we've been strengthened.
What is strength, man?
I imagine it's probably +1 damage to attacks, but I'm not certain.
Alright.
I've been doing a lot of reading. Do you want to take this one?
The Hounds of Despair. As you near the location of the temple, you hear the baying of hounds coming from within. The local area is littered with bones and shreds of clothing. You're glad you're not here to see the carnage when the pack attacked. The smell coming from the tombs is unpleasant. With a lack of food available, it seems the dogs have resorted to eating the long dead. You need to be careful of infection while fighting.
That's
Dun, dun,
that's probably something that we're going to be able to clear as a status effect by a heal, so this should be good. Poison on all their attacks. Oh.
Oh, is this the only room? There's stairs behind us? That's where we came in.
Yeah, this is the only room. I don't know if enemies are going to be respawning, but it does look like, yeah, survive 10 rounds.
Survive 10 more rounds. Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Lose if the crag heart is exhausted. Oh, I also have 2 more health. Is that from the blessing or from the level?
I do not know. I can't hover over the positive condition strengthen yet.
Yeah, neither can I. So I'm going to put myself... I don't really want to get entirely surrounded. Movement 4. I'll put myself there.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, go for it.
And then I have explosive now. There's nowhere great to use it at the moment. Let's wait. Are they melee range?
They are melee range. They also have innate retaliate, so they will hit you back if you hit them for 1 damage.
I could create 2 single hex obstacles and empty hexes adjacent to me, and we could actually like super turtle up here.
Ooh, I like that. Bottleneck them.
Yeah. So if I went... I'll try to move really quickly then so that I get that done before they take over the tiles.
Which hexes are you going to be covering?
The 2 above me. They're only going to be able to come in from the right, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. I see it. I see it. I thought you were doing it from the vase to the wall, but that's fine too. If I stand on the other side of you...
Would you prefer me to do that?
I...
Vase to the wall would work maybe better, because that way you could melee attack them too. I don't know if you want to be in melee range with them, though.
Yeah, I don't really want to be in melee range. I'm only over on this side because I think I can kill the hounds that's to the right of us instantly.
Okay.
Oh, 18, faster than 19 at least. And they also attack for a +2 if they're adjacent to any of their own allies. Oof. Nice. Now we're really playing the tower defense, just mazing the enemies.
Oh my god. I forgot that this is... Oh my god. I used the wrong card. Wait.
I'll accept that
anyway?
damage.
I'm so confused. I thought I said skip attack.
You did skip the attack,
Sorry.
but another effect on that card other than the attack is all allies take 2 damage.
Oh my god. Well, it was not my best round ever. I'm sorry.
It's so good. I don't know what Strengthen did there, but I was rolling 2 and I took the highest modifier, so I had advantage on that attack for some reason. If that's what Strengthen did, then oh my god.
Strengthen, yeah. Gains advantage on all of their attacks. The Strengthen condition is removed at the end of the affected character's next turn. So it's only for turn 1.
That was 100% necessary, because otherwise I was going to fail that with a crit fail.
There are about to be a lot of dogs hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like heaven, frankly. Except for this bit.
Jorbs.
I can actually immobilize the 2 enemies to the north there, just so that they then become a block for the other one behind them.
If you would like, don't be more of a hero than necessary, though. I have a ton of health if you want to get behind me.
Oh, I'm going to do that and then get behind you.
Okay, cool. So if I had one more card that created obstacles, we could actually just stand in the corner for the entirety of this,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I mean, I don't think they'd have anything to do with it, so yeah, it should totally work. It's on range 3, so 1, 2, 3. I can move backwards first. Here we go. Uh-oh. That's not going to work as well as I'd hoped it would, because it's accidentally killed them, so they're not immobilized. I apologize for that.
That's all right.
They're now permanently
Forgiven.
immobilized?
Forgiven.
I'm also pretty sure they actually can't even get to us this turn, so they're just gonna... they're just gonna get close, but not close enough.
And stand next to each other. I'm okay with this.
Oh, it's a beautiful sight to behold. I may just heal myself this turn. Just pass otherwise, because what are you gonna be doing?
I could make another. I could make another obstacle.
Yeah, let's see how that one works. Where is
Do you
he?
think it's allowed? Might not be allowed. I can also destroy obstacles a couple of different ways. So if it turns out that this was a bad idea, I can undo what I've done, sort of.
I think it is worth finding out whether or not we just found an ultimate cheese.
All right, well, I'll try. Yeah, it might actually be a bad strategy because we don't get as much gold or experience. Although I'm able to destroy the obstacles later. So I'm not sure. It seems like we could make the obstacles use all of our ranged attacks and stuff, a bunch of AoE stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then destroy the obstacles later and walk out and pick up some gold maybe. But they're gonna get next to me before I can even do it, so I won't even be able to try, I don't think.
Oh. Honestly, if you can only be attacked by one per turn, we're still doing pretty dang well.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I'm even gonna move, I think. I can't move through enemies. I can't.
It's all good. I'll heal myself this turn. If you do that and then the
That's
default
funny.
attack instead of Avalanche, you can even keep that burn card otherwise.
The default attack.
Mm-hmm. So each card has the ability to use a default action instead of the half of the card, and that's just little small connected to it. You can see.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, every card can be a move too. Every card can be an attack too. How do I click on it though?
I think you just use the top half of the Rumbling Advance, so you only have movement now.
Oh, right. Well, I can. Yes. Skip action. End Cragheart's turn. Well
Appreciate
played.
the heal. Okay, I'm going to skip all movement on this and then heal you to remove the poison. And heal myself up as well.
Thank you.
If you'd like, I can just throw a AoE attack at each of them, killing one this turn. Possibly killing two.
I'm going to kill some stuff. That's my big plan.
What range are you going to be able to kill stuff from?
I want to kill the things next to me.
Okay. I might just plan to heal you again then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my explosive punch that I just got when I leveled up to blow up the obstacle adjacent to me.
Love it. I wonder if they will be able to retaliate off of this. Assuming not.
Not if they're dead.
Perfect. Donka? I mean, it's probably not worth using a heal at this point 7 on you right now. Are more dogs spawn? Yeah, more dogs are spawning constantly.
I think it's been one every turn. I don't know if we'll stay at one every turn or maybe even speed up.
I'm just going to skip both my actions. It's actually, the bottleneck here is really, really, really good for one specific reason. All the gold is being dropped in the same area, so the loot at the end is going to be so good.
That's true. That's very true.
All right. I'm acting pretty slow. I'm kind of hoping that the wolves get closer and then I can attack them from afar.
Okay. I will do something similar-ish, I think.
Oh, if only I queued up an ink bomb. There's going to be a perfect 3, isn't there?
×2.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
I do have heals for you, but I will run out relatively soon. Also, because you have poison on you, the first heal against you will heal you for nothing. It'll just remove the poison.
I think it's time to burn a card.
Yeah, I agree. Remove that target and remove your poison as well. Ooh, yeah. That massive boulder against the Hound 3 looks good.
All allies and enemies adjacent to the target suffer. Nice. +1. Another +1?
Huh? No, a crit.
I'll take a ×2. I'll take a ×2. That's fine.
You clearly know a secret here. Did you pay the developers off to get extra crits?
Possibly. It's starting to look like it. My mods have connections in the gaming industry.
Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I'm just going to queue up my 2 actions as a default action, then long rest next turn, I think.
There are a lot fewer of them than before.
Mm-hmm. It's going to make this a lot easier to control. We had some really good AoE turns there. Specifically, your explosive punch was perfect. Cleared up the field somewhat fierce.
I just noticed... Did one of them not drop gold?
Yeah, I believe they're not guaranteed to drop gold.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to... I guess just use 2 cards and then I'll plan to long rest next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have 2 cards still.
You may want to make sure that the Hound doesn't get another attack off on you, because that's another poison.
Yeah, I don't have the greatest ability to do that. I've just got a 61 and an 82.
I can speed past you, I think. I got a 20. They sometimes act on a 19, though, so it could be a problem. 26. Beautiful. Default attack. I did not need to move, and I definitely didn't need to try and go for a default attack here instead. But, oh well. Nice hand the end.
Yes, walk closer to me. Perfect. What happens if you push something into an obstacle?
I am not entirely certain. Why don't we find out?
Oh, well,
come on.
doesn't matter. I thought, didn't I? Wait. I thought I crit last turn and I only had 1 crit in my modifiers deck. How did I
Yeah, I
crit
think
again?
crits might change the deck
crits
again.
reset your modifier deck.
Yeah. I think it's crit positive and crit negative, but I think I said otherwise at the start.
Ah, so now it's refreshed and I can crit again next turn. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. I'm just gonna be resting here.
Yeah, good idea. Good hit, good hit. I mean, we're just kind of just going to kill the Hound that comes up every turn from this point on, right?
I hope so.
Burn my contraption then. Don't need a decoy.
I don't know. It's possible I'm just going to walk around to the gold clicking on it. But I guess I might help you kill them.
Okay, so what I'm getting here is I'm going to have to pick up the gold faster than you so that you do the attack actions. Got it.
I would like to move after them, I think. Move like this. And then throw right.
Okay, so I eat this damage. I'm going to try and have an extremely efficient looting turn here.
You won't be able to have a very efficient looting turn if I pick up all of the loot. Oh, you're going before me?
Yep.
Unfair. Unfair.
It was rigged from the start. Yep. And if I can kill
Loot
this...
two, wow.
No! What is this? I rolled with advantage! Game.
Let me know if you need any tips on rolling crits. I may be able to help.
I did. I asked. I tried. What's the devs channel? Asmodee TV or something like that? I'm gonna go sub to that too.
Yes. Asmodee is the developer. So I'm immobilized apparently.
Yep.
That makes my turn a lot worse. Huh. Whoops.
A little bit. I mean, you can still roll
I
without
guess
the
I want to use my
disadvantage.
default attack, yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's my
Why
life.
didn't it deal any damage?
It's my life, Jorbs. That's what that is.
I'm upset.
The dog whimpering sound. Oh, my heart.
Two more rounds.
Alright. Just trying to act quickly here so that I can get this target next to me dead. Range 3, attack 1, stun. Okay, cool. I'm going to come down here and heal you for 1, removing your poison.
Thank you.
Then I'm going to stun shot this target with enough damage to kill it.
Oh, with the +1.
It already would have died at the start of its turn with a wound, but let's pretend that that mattered. So that I can
Sure.
feel better about my rolls. Nice.
Oh, it's dead already. It's a letdown.
I mean, that gives you the ability to just move into its square.
I'm going to loot here, and then
Mhm.
I'm going to create an obstacle guarding my flank. No, it doesn't work. I'm going to avalanche you, maybe? For experience? No, it doesn't let me.
Dang.
That's unlucky.
I mean, I had cards to burn. It's a possible thing. How many cards have you got discarded at the moment? Just the 3? Yeah, Crater,
Yeah.
Crushing, and Rambling. Okay.
This should be the last turn, right?
It should be,
Think
so
so.
yeah. I'm going to pop off as many abilities for extra damage as possible. Sorry, extra experience, I mean.
I suppose I should have short rested and then tried to click on all the stuff that had experience. That would have been the better thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that might have been. Come on. Yeah, okay. It's cool. What?
Maybe it's your character. Maybe the character just has a modifier. Doesn't deal any damage.
I'm going to chalk it up to that. Despite looking at the modifiers decks, and they aren't necessarily that difference between us.
Well, that's just what it says they are.
Mm-hmm.
We have a significant sample of draws from them at this point that suggests otherwise.
Got it. We've got enough of a sample size. There's got to be something with the... Maybe there's a decimal point in the wrong place, some stuff like that. Alright.
Any gold on the map anywhere?
No.
Not at all.
Extremely efficient.
So we got pretty much all the experience that was reasonable to get, killed almost all the enemies, got all of the gold. Not bad. I think the create obstacle helped a lot there. They just struggled to get next to us.
That was absolutely huge. They didn't have the ability to flank us at all, which seems like so much of what they're trying to do in the early game.
Oh, and I got Ain't Nothing Like a Hound Dog.
Imagine
Keeps on
that's...
saying every single time that I got a record. Does that mean for this scenario? Or does it mean overall? I feel like it must be for this scenario.
It must be for this scenario, because yeah, I saw it happening constantly as well, but the fights were generally getting longer and longer, so it's possible that it's for the scenario. Alright, Tinkerer is leech level 2. I've got a stamina booster, heal 4 at range 3, or one ally within range 3 may recover one of their burned cards. So actually, I get access to the ability to recover burned cards as well. And a disorientating flash for stunning 2 targets at range 3 or muddling all adjacent enemies.
Oh, I can't mouse over disorienting flash when I'm looking at your character. I can only mouse over the stuff you actually have.
Can you see it in the sidebar?
Yeah, but I can't mouse it over for some reason.
Oh, strange.
Perhaps I'm doing it wrong. Ooh, we can claim some rewards. The Tinkerer reaches level 2. Cragheart reaches level 2. Unlock the Cragheart's story quest.
I took
This is a game that you can spend hundreds of hours in, isn't it?
Yes, it's very much that
Yeah.
kind of game. Let's claim those rewards. All right.
Well, cool. Thanks for playing some Gloomhaven with me.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for having me on.
I am going to go have some dinner.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go get to my rest of the work for the day.
That was really fun. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Catch you around.